Hey all, happy Friday. This week I'm going to give you a little hella tech. Haven't done anything about the truck really for a while. And I get questions about her pretty regularly, as you can imagine. And today I thought I'd do a nice, sweet little short video of the week. Doing kind of a, what would we call this? I guess it would be... Oops. Okay. A tour of Hella's dash and controls, which lots of people look in here and they're like, what am I looking at? So let's give you a tour of that. Okay, we'll start on the passenger side. Every overland rig has to have a bottle opener. I got that one a long time ago at the waterfront in San Francisco. Pretty cool. And of course, all military vehicles have these data plates that show all the pertinent info as far as loading, center of gravity, weight, dimensions of the vehicle, other info. Pretty cool. Canada put the service number for the rig in the Canadian Armed Forces spray painted right on there. Then we come over here and you have to have your pin about not overthinking. That's very important. Let me get it closer. Overthinking will kill you, and that's the whole point of that. That's just covering a hole, and I thought was better than putting another bolt in the thing. This switch here is toggle switch. Turns the fan on, the blower on for the heat. It's on or it's off. That's all you get. This right here is the snorkel cover plate that used to be on the right side of the hood out front. But I skeletonized the sides to help the engine cool, and I decided to put it in here since I had painted my tribute to Mom on it. So it lives on the dash now. Alright, this is the original instrument cluster, and these gauges are beautiful. And I didn't want to lose them, so when I repowered, I didn't change them out. And so the speedometer still is the regular thing. It reads the correct speed. Here, I'm going to zoom in more. So speedo still reads right, even with the tires being an inch larger in diameter than stock. But ain't that purty? So classic. Oh, and let's see. This switch is what turns on the transfer case cooling, auxiliary cooling fan. And that little light comes on to let you know it's on. And over here, we've got the voltmeter, of course. That still works, but since I've converted to 12 volt, it shows half the voltage versus the 24. And the fuel gauge never worked. And I wasn't going to mess with that when I put in a new fuel tank, custom tank. We didn't worry about that. I just tracked my miles. Pressure gauge still works, but as explained before, it reads half the pressure because it's getting half the voltage. And there's a little red light that comes on when you hit the high beams back there. And the temp gauge, it works also, but at half the reading. So I had to do something about that, as I'm sure you can imagine. All these gauges use luminous paint that's actually radioactive paint. And they glow in the dark, in total darkness. They don't need light to even hit them, but with the lights off, they glow if it's dark enough. It's really cool. Okay, next up, starter button. That's not original. It used to have a starter down in the floor. Starter plunger that you would push, and that's gone, long gone, when I converted to the V8. So wired in a push button. This here is fuel cutoff for the electric fuel pump. This is an old hand throttle that worked with the original engine. So cool. Wish I still had something like that, but I don't. And this is the standard military light switch in the North American militaries from that era. This thing is designed, I mean, it's confusing as hell until you learn it. It's designed to make it so you couldn't accidentally turn on the headlights and flash your position when you're on operations. So it's a two-step thing to turn lights on and off, and has all these different configurations for convoy lights, blackout lights, which I still have my original blackout light. And this little guy back here is my backup lights I installed, because you got to have lights to see when you're backing up in the dark. Keyed ignition, that's pretty self-explanatory. And this is where the old convoy lamp was. It was a lamp that shone on the unit numbers on the back of the rear differential pumpkin. And little low beam light. It's not there anymore. I repurposed the switch for my amber beacon that's in the back for if I'm going slow and conditions are cruddy and I don't want people to rear end me. Okay, so these are the gauges I use to monitor the V8, the engine. You've got the temperature here, engine temp, tachometer, oil pressure, and then down here, ding, 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 I'm pointing. That is my transfer case temperature. So I can watch that and know when it's time to flip on the switch for a transmission cooler. Not transmission, transfer case cooler. Very important stuff. So yeah, I created this pod of gauges so I had them handy to see and I didn't have to give up my beautiful original gauges. And for turn signal duty, I got a classic old truck turn signals. Truck didn't have them when I got it, so I had to put that in. But yeah, that is the deal up here. Oh man, it's close quarters. Lastly, here I have my choke, manual choke. Here I have the auxiliary cooling fan for a transmission, for the radiator. So engine gets a little hot in hot temperatures, especially if I'm in slow traffic. Pull this on, and you can probably hear that fan. I got a super powerful fan that's pushing air through the radiator up front. Cools her down real quick. Right here are my amber fog lights. This is just an air pressure gauge for tires. And then this is a switch that we never change. Remember that, kids? It's on truck battery. It stays on truck battery forever. So yeah, that's her dash. Don't know how many people find this interesting, but for those that do, there you go. I finally did it. So I know this one's kind of silly. Only truck guys or old military vehicle guys will even think anything of it. But I have had people ask when they get glimpses. It's like, what are all the switches? What does all that do? Because it's unconventional. I've added a lot of these different switches and controls. So yeah. There's some other stuff that's I'm not going to show. There are security things, interlocks and things. So, but yeah, that's basically it. That's what I'm working with this rig. So, hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you have a really good weekend. Oh, update on the weight loss. I've lost 8 pounds now. It's been a month since I started, and my energy level is so much better. Aches and pains are gone. I mean, it's only 8 pounds, but my walking pace is much quicker. I've got a spring in my step again. Gosh, I just can't tell you how much better I feel. And yeah, clothes are loosening up a little bit. So I lost 3 pounds the first week. I lost 4 pounds the first week. No, it was 3 pounds the first week, 2 pounds the next, 2 pounds that one, then 1, something like that. I'm at 8 pounds, but I'm losing like a pound a week now, a little over. Very sustainable rate. I'm going to keep it up. And yeah, so that is going wonderfully. I sleep better, I have more energy, and I even move differently and better in the confines of the truck. It's just all good. And I would encourage any of you that are out there, you don't have to make massive quick progress. Any progress, you will start feeling better. I guarantee it. So stick with it, hang in there. So yeah, now I can sign off. Happy Friday and all that good stuff, and have a great weekend.